Hello everybody and welcome to a surprise installment of TCG Cardshop Sim. So, last Tuesday, during my stream, I think it was, I know I posted that it was after my stream, but it might have been during my stream, an update queued for a new update that included quite a few new things. So I wanted to hop back in and check it all out, see how it all worked. So let's get started with the pretty much basics. Take a look at the empty card box storage. Donation box, card storage shelf. Display. There's this corner shelves and box shelf. And I need to be level 95 for the Tetramon shelf. So let's check these out. And let's kind of compare how much they store. So let's get... This is all going to be reset. This is just showing off the new update stuff, so don't worry. Oops. It's fine. There. Need some boxes anyways. So I think this is that. Good, good, good. And we have these. And the corner shelves are the corner shelves. I'm just gonna look at them and see how they work. Okay. Put that over there. So each shelf that I currently have only holds 2. So it's a long shelf. That is basically... I have no intention of opening shop anyways. Let's see. How many can this hold total? It can hold quite a lot. It can hold more than a full shelf full. I might just do this for my toys. What do you think? I think it's huge improvement. Alright. And then we also have this new item. You can store boxes. So if I want to move stuff around, I can. I don't just need to throw them away because they're taking up room. So I can have extra sets of boxes laying around in case I want to move stuff and stuff, which I think is really sick. Then lastly, we have this, which allows me to store cards. So let's just do this. $15. Alright. So there's that. There was one other item, I think. There's a donation box. No, I guess not. And then there's the workers that can take and put cards for sale for you. So you can quick fill it and all that stuff, okay. I'm not really a fan of these. I like personally putting the cards up myself. But for people who don't... Well, I know the corner shelf, it's more or less the same thing. It's just designed for corners. See, so instead of having shelves like this, you have a shelf like this. Hello? There we go. Excuse me. So, kind of like that. Why won't it click in? I'll just do it that way. So it'll kind of look like that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the corner shelf either. I'm just moving stuff. Like I said, it's not really important. I'm going to reset the day anyways, but I'm just trying to show off what it would look like. Like that. I'm not a fan of the corner shelves because I can easily just turn the shelf to whatever direction I want. So, the corner shelves to me aren't really important. Okay, I can't put... If I have big boxes like this, I can't put them here. So, that's useful to know. Alright. Whoops. Alright, so that's pretty much how it goes from here. And once again, I need some boxes, so I need to grab these. I'll tear down my shop and put these guys in at a later date. For now, I just want to open shop and get things started. Yep, pretty much. It won't matter. I'm gonna sell this. There we go. Alright. Just need to put my shop back together real quick. There we go. Alright, now I have some cards stacked. I'm gonna stock this up a little bit. There we go. 13. It can stock over 10,000 cards in it. Alright. Let's move this right here for now. Don't really matter to me. And let's get started with the next day, because I need to open shop for the next mechanic. Alright. Workers can sell, okay? The next thing is basically a new mechanic system for the workers. Okay, that still worked. Okay. You are a stalker, right? No. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore everyone and everything. I'm waiting for one of my stalkers to come in here. Okay. You have new skills. A skill tree thing. So, the more each one of them does each of these things, the faster they get at doing them. So basically, if you tell him to set price, and then his secondary... So market price 10% roundup, and then his second primary task is to restock cards. By 10%. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's... yeah. Restock cards, primary, 10%, and then... price set will be secondary. Come on. And then he can place the cards and sell and put them at a 10% markup for you. Yeah, I know, but I'm just showing it off because people might actually want workers to do it for them rather than waste their time doing it themselves. So I'm just showing it off. I think that's also really cool. Also, you can give them a $400 bonus, and they work harder. You can give them multiple bonuses of $400 to basically improve their skills. The longer they do certain tasks, the more stars they'll get, and the more efficient they'll become at it. So over time, your workers will also improve their skills. And it shows basically that they have different skill sets still. Restock and checkout speed. So you want your restockers to have restock tasks, of course. and your sellers to have seller-based tasks, and everything will increase. And if you don't want people selling your car from here, you can always just do that. You can click this off, and they won't actually sell anything. Which I think is a really cool idea. See, he's already got 1 star. So that's a neat little mechanic we've got there. I like that. I think you can also incentivize the workers to stay late by giving them bonuses like that. I really like this. I think the 2 things I like the most are the new shelf and the card box holder, because that will be a huge help for moving stuff around. I like the idea of this. I'm not going to personally use it. And I like the bonus working harder thing. So, yeah. Let me take a quick look and see if there's any more new inventory anywhere real quick. I know I still need to purchase this, but that's fine. Let's see, is there any new shop upgrades? Nope. Did they alter any of this? Gotta double check just in case. Okay, next level is 85. Okay. Any new decor? I don't really think so, but never hurts to look. I still kind of need to mess around with the wallpaper and stuff at a later date. I don't think there was any changes to the wallpaper and all that. Ceiling, same for that. Any new posters? I see the comic books and stuff, but no, nothing really. Any new decor? I think that's literally everything. Oh, wait, I think also you can set a higher minimum at tables. Nearby store charges $7, okay. Format standard, rarity, epic, legendary, elements, first editions, silver borders, EX, full art, foils. This is kind of a high-priced tournament. I do believe that this is how you get the over $100 card, graded card achievement, is Hollow Heaven, with a max 10 and a, what's it called? I'm trying to think of what it's called. A grade 10 foil and this. And then you get the achievement for selling a graded card over $100. Or over 100,000, I think. So, yeah. I think that's honestly very sick. Is there any review change? So, going over what we know, the major update encompasses, let's see if I missed anything real quick. It says, added a worker level system, added the ability to pay bonuses to workers which boosts their task speed and morale temporarily, added new worker task, restock card, added card shelf, storage shelf, added quick fill function for card storage shelf, and bulk box donation box, non-graded cards only, empty storage, empty box storage, added Tetramon shelf, which is the one I wanted to check out, but I'm not high enough level for, added corner shelf, added box shelf. I guess I did miss one thing. Added new customer appearances. Able to set higher fee for a player table if store rating is higher. Lowered EXP gain from play table. That's fine. Certain shelf and displaying valuable cards will boost max customer count. Fixed some worker bugs related to checkout counter, okay. Customer flocking to the same play table, that fixed the bug there. Fixed bug, new pricing tag that spawns at night, doesn't update brightness. Don't know what that means, but that's fine. Fixed bug, workers not appearing if save after shop closes, okay. Fixed bug, workers unable to take package boxes that is hidden by collision calling? I don't know what that means. So there is a box shelf. Oh, whoopsie doodle. Okay. Turn that on. I need to look at this real quick, because it said there's a box shelf. I must have missed. Not an empty box shelf, a box shelf itself. Corner shelf, Tetramon shelf, display case, wide shelf, card display, card storage, donation, big warehouse, display, empty box storage, small warehouse shelf, cabinet, small rack. No, it's not showing up. Unless it means you can store boxes on shelves now. Oh, box shelf. That's what it meant. Okay. Never mind. We're good. Alright. Well, I was just making sure because I thought I had missed something. Yeah, you're pushy, but you're just excited about the new update and all that, which is fine. And it's super rare that we get a multiple day stream of this in a week. Alright. Here we are again. I'm going to take the time to restock shelf, might as well, with cards. So, orange. I mean, I'm here, might as well. I'm going to be purchasing card packs anyways. Red, red, and purple. I think that was everything. Hold on. I think I goofed. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Going from the top, yellow, or orange, I mean, which is rare, okay. No purple, red, okay. And then Destiny purple. And then Destiny red. I got it. I don't need any purple. I need Destiny purple. Don't know. Oh, I need regular red too. Oh, okay, never mind, I got it. I don't intend to get my money back, so I'm not really bothering with it for this small amount. But if you want a total, I'll give it to you. We got one yellow, one red, one purple Destiny, and one Destiny red. 751. Yep. Don't matter, $1 give or take. I'm just gonna go in any order. The update took around 20 minutes to go through everything. Just experimenting and seeing how it worked. No, because I started stream at like 6 or 7 minutes. I was on starting soon for about 6 or 7 minutes. So, yeah, not bad. 123. a nice size update. That's one box gone. That was the Destiny Reds. So the good Reds, or the best red packs, normally. Nope, that was the Destiny Red. This is the normal red. I mean, if the cards get too big for our eyes, or if the cards get too bad to where we're having trouble seeing like we usually do, there's still restocking and setting up shop for next time that I can do. And like I said, I am going to be purchasing a couple of items. I am going to definitely be grabbing the box storage right out the gate, because that's huge. Allow me to transfer things quite easily. In other news, the 20th of January, Mio comes out. I've already pre-ordered it, so I'm getting it day one. Tomorrow will be a brand new game I have never played on stream before. It will not be blind, because I have seen bits and pieces of it. It should be a lot of fun. And then, Final Fantasy was moved to Friday this week because of the update. It should be a fun time. It's one of those types of games that, while I might play like a stream or two of it full, there'll also be times where it's like, oh, I finished a run of a game, but there's not enough time to do anything, so let me hop on over to this other, this game. You know, kind of a filler spot situation. and with Pocket Pair releasing Pal World, I'm going to be doing streams of that. It won't be a full playthrough, it'll be kind of like every now and then I'll hop on and play some on stream if I feel like it. But I'm going to be progressing and doing things off stream and whatnot. It's not going to be a mainly on stream game. It'll be like oh hey, I'm going to go and do this really cool thing, you know? So I want to show it on stream. Then it's like, oh, I'll build my base off stream, I'll hatch eggs off stream, things like that. Set up farms, stuff like that. 121. And sometimes on stream I'll do it too, just because I feel like streaming the game. I am really excited for it to fully come out. Destiny Purple. Our final pack of the restock. Oh hey, I got a new card in general. That's nice. That's rare. Very rare that I get a brand new card like that. Of a lower cost. Wow, another one. Because that does give you a buff and experience for the first time you get new cards. These are cards I've never gotten before. 111. Alright, last pack. Alright. Before I order the cards, I want to grab this because this was always the intention. Ever since I found out about it. Where is it? Here it is. Hello? There we go. Set this inside here for right now. 350? Better than I thought, but like I said, I wasn't expecting to break even. We'll do one set of 10, 6,500. No, 6,400. Also get to test how many boxes card storage can hold. Strong start. Granted, I can't use it, it's still a strong start. Because it was over 50. And of course, after we're done with Final Fantasy IX, we'll be taking a small break to play a few other games, including a brand new game I've never played and never seen anything on. It'll be an RPG, because I would like to have at least one RPG going at any given time. Because I'm a big RPG fan. So you'll get a break from that formula, and I'll show you something new. And I'm super duper excited because I haven't played the next game in ages. Yeah, I'm hoping to break even. That is my only request of the game, is to break even. Do that, I don't care if it's by $1 or by 1,000. I just want to break even. For those that missed last time, we made like $50,000 of $80,000 of profit. Massively huge. If you want to check that VOD out, it's on my YouTube channel. And if you're viewing this on YouTube, come on over to Twitch. Love to have you. Just a little bit of shilling midstream. Also, I have my eyes and ears open because the devs of Stardew Valley are currently in the works of making a new farming game called The Haunted Chocolatier, and I'm very interested in it. I'm pretty much interested in anything that, any kind of game that, farm game that, the makers of Stardew Valley are making. Yeah, that's a sentence. That's how words work. But yeah, overall, we've got a lot of games coming up. In March, I think it's either, I think it's the beta for Slay the Spire 2 comes out. Ooh, barbecue pork sandwiches? Yum. I'll have to grab some. A bit later. I figure we get through, 346. First actual hit of this session. $180. we're starting to get a little bit of momentum. Alright. So, yeah. Lots of good stuff coming up. I do believe I'm getting somewhat close to the end of Final Fantasy IX. But we'll see. I still probably got quite a few more streams of it to go, but... I think last time I checked, I'm on, like, disc 4. Maybe? Maybe disc 3? Somewhere around that range. $344. $109. Comment question of the day. What was your favorite addition to this update? I've already said mine, but I'd love to hear all of yours. Here in about... I might take an early break. Not like early, but... It's only 3 minutes away. Technically, I should go over by like 8 minutes because of the starting soon, but the YouTube video won't see it. I always start the YouTube video after I get off the starting soon. Yeah. Tis all good. Honestly, I'm surprised there was actually as much in the update as there was. Alright. Go ahead, I'll keep counting the cards while you go to the bathroom. There we go. Probably not gonna get much, but that's fine. Yesterday's stream of Bollock's Pit went really well. I made a ton of progress on it. Well, I say a ton, but More like, I finally broke through a very tough barrier. And I've been moving ever since. Making my life a lot easier, that's for sure. After this handful of cards, we're taking our first break of the stream. You literally missed nothing. However, I am going to be taking a brief break myself, so I'll be back in just a moment. See you soon. Okie dokie, we are back. Bit of extended breaks today. Slower start and extended breaks today. Kind of unusual, but today is a very unusual day. So, yeah. Alrighty then. I absolutely love this box thing. Hello? Here we go. I wonder how many boxes you can fit on it. I don't think it told you. But anyways, so yeah, a lot to look forward to. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's stream. $96. That's close enough to 100. If it sells for over 100, it counts. $309. Ooh. Wait, 309 plus 2017. That's nice. Inching our way towards that 6,400 gold. I won't. Would you count 96 as close enough to 100? Or no? Okay. Hold on. So we managed to get 2,422 extra dollars worth of cards. $2,422. I got a couple of cards. I hit one big one, and then two smaller ones, I think. Yeah, it was a 309, a 96, and then a 2000 plus. So I hit 3 cards while you were gone. Still not bad. $309. Getting a sip of the old water. Oh! Drop the lid. There we go. After hitting the 80K Monday, yeah. I'm not even gonna say that the cards are dead. I'm surprised they gave us what they did. We're only going to be opening these 10, and I think we're going to do a quick 5-box opening. And then I'm going to 190. I'm going to be modding the shop a little bit. Got the new shells in. Need to restock, set prices, all that good stuff. So that's kind of the game plan for today. And then we'll pick up with more card openings next Monday. I should not have thrown that box away. I'm so used to just throwing boxes away that I forgot that now there's a box carrier that allows you to store boxes. It's just one box. It's fine. I'm never going to use all the boxes. They're never all going to be in use at any given time, but it's still nice to have them around in case, you know? still would like to test how many boxes you can put in the holder. So far we have 9, because I got rid of 1. I might test that off screen. $160. So what are we looking at right now for our total? Wow. 4,000 already? I have no doubt that we might break even. That's like the minimum or the maximum I'm expecting, to be honest. I do wish there was a shelf that literally lets you store extra equipment, like extra tables and stuff you're not using, but that'll maybe be in a future update. At least to my knowledge you can't right now. Maybe you can with a box shelf, but you can also store items on it. That's what I'm going to be using it for sure. I've been reading people talking about this game in the discussion threads and stuff. I think it would be really cool if once you reach level 100, you could actually, like, instead of rent the shop, actually buy it outright. I think that would be a cool mechanic. Then you wouldn't have to pay some of the bills, but it'd be like, cost you a freaking arm and a leg. Like an insane amount. Your shop has to be really solid in order for you to pull it off, for you to buy it. You know what I mean? Maybe like lock it behind an average rating or something. I think that would be a really cool kind of like finale to the game. You're no longer renting, you're a shop owner. Kind of a thing. I've been watching other things like Supermarket Simulator and Gas Station Simulator. Those games are just too busy. This game is very busy when your shop is open. But you have ways of managing it. It becomes much easier as you go along. But it feels like the other games are the exact opposite, where it gets harder the further you get in. Well, the gas station simulator actually has kind of a funny story behind it. You purchase a gas station, and then your freaking mob-style uncle is like, hey, we'll give you a loan, just pay it back. Next thing you know, you're getting ambushed by a guy trying to get the money back because you're late, and he's like, oh, well, we didn't give you enough time for that. Sorry, here, let me help you out a little bit free of charge. Get you on your way a little bit. Then it's like, oh, well, now instead of just a gas pump, you're working a convenience store and a mechanic shop and all this other crap. It's like Jiminy Christmas. You expect one person to be able to run all of those different things at the same time. Not to mention trash pickup and cleaning up and repainting the walls. I'm like, jeez. That's just too much. Yeah, and managing a parking lot, all of that in the gas station simulator. It's like, Jesus criminy. Last I checked, gas stations don't have freaking car repair stores in them. That's news to me. I've never seen one. I see. So they're a rarity. I see. Maybe that kind of explains the whole mobster storyline a little bit better. It's like things that used to be common are now uncommon. So maybe it was set back in those times is what I was getting at. Not necessarily that mobsters were around in your time, you know what I mean? But I guess I was thinking it was set in modern day, and that's where I could have been wrong. I guess is what I was getting at. And the supermarket simulator is just crazy. The size and scope and scale of it. I'll stick to my humble little card shop, my humble little game store. Thank you very much. And as always, I'm always watching Twitch and other streams and other streamers. So I'm always on the lookout for new games, anything to catch my eye. Oh, and I've been having a lot of fun with Splitgate Reloaded. Arena Reloaded. No, I got 6 from the winter sale. There's 2 RPGs. There's Mio. I got Bollock's Pit. I know that much. So I got Bollock's Pit. I got 2. Let's see. 3. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. 456. There's a nice 6 for you. Sorry about that. Had to mute my mic for a second to sneeze. $280. We're actually getting close to level 83 on our shop. We're very quickly coming up on level 100. Now we've got a ways to go, but in the grand scheme of things, every other stream almost, we level up at least once. Depending on the cards and how, if I open shop and whatnot. Opening shop gives you the most experience, as one would expect. 124. You can probably fit a lot of boxes on that. I'll tell you one thing, our profits are about to take a huge hit from remodeling. I guarantee you that. Oh, there's no way in heck I'm gonna spend $243,000 on remodeling. I doubt I'll even spend $100,000. Since I don't have any upgrades to buy for the shop or anything like that, it's pretty safe to assume I'm not gonna spend that much money. I was just saying, like, out of the 80K we've made, I'm gonna be restocking and then stocking again because the new shelves are bigger. So so it's going to take more to stock them each time. But we can coast for a bit longer too on them. And I won't have any fear of running out of those particular items. And what I'm gonna probably do is, after I'm done getting the shells and restocking and all that, moving what I want to where I need it to be, I'm more than likely going to save the game, and then I'm going to test out different wallpapers until I find the one I want, and then I'll reload and then just purchase that one, so I won't lose any money on that. Things like that, you know what I mean? 274. No, I wish there was kind of an achievement for going bankrupt, because I would wonder how that would even be physically possible. I would start a new game, underprice everything, and just go bankrupt and see if it gave me an achievement. But there is no achievement for that. I wouldn't like start a new stream game. I would probably do it like off stream, but I would make a video about it. It would be funny as heck. Like, can you go bankrupt in this game? Because I've never seen anyone hit negatives, unless they were being incredibly irresponsible with their spending. Now, I've seen people in Supermarket Simulator go negative. Old YouTube channel I used to watch all the time, that 1,185. Nice. That's a huge card. But, an old channel by the name of Game Grumps that I used to watch all the time, that I'm only watching one series because I was interested in the game, so I kind of got back into watching them a little bit. But I've pretty much outgrown that channel. Like, I feel like it's not the same as it used to be for me. It's not that I've gotten better or they've gotten worse. It's just like, it's probably not Cardshop Sim. I'm talking about specifically Cardshop Sim. It would be funny if they had an achievement, because it's something you actually actively have to do to work towards. Really? He's watching Cardshop Sim. That's interesting. I'll actually have to look at, ask him. 141. Well, I try not to just sit here and say nothing, even if I'm randomly jumping around with topics. I'm always trying to get better at interacting with chat and keeping conversations going, and just like spouting anything and everything that comes to mind, you know? Because it's like, I've never understood, like, I somewhat get people who post videos where it's just gameplay and no commentary. Well, it's much appreciated. I do hope that he enjoys the playthroughs. That's always why I'm looking for new games and new topics. It's because I don't want to be just the guy that sits there and says nothing while opening cards, just oohs and ahs. That's also why I like to look around and see what topics are going on that are not trending, but like interest me. Because there's a lot of stories that I see and I'm just like, meh, pass, meh, pass. Because they don't really interest me all that much. Or like, I don't really feel like talking much about. Like there's the whole... I can't pronounce the name of the game, but it's a horse racing game from Japan. 160. And PETA got into deep crap for making a really bad, stupid post. People are destroying them, and it's like, I could talk about that, but I don't really care to talk about PETA all that much. Like, I know I told you about it, but I didn't really feel like getting into it on stream, you know what I mean? Like, if something big were to happen, like PETA gets sued, then absolutely I'll talk about it. But beyond that, it's just like, I don't know enough about the game, I don't know enough about the situation, and it's kind of sad that it happened to begin with, but PETA got wrecked by Japan. That's about it. Yeah, I see you. $280 of profit. Yeah, I know. I was mid-conversation. I was mid-thought. Trying to get it out before... Trying to kind of collect my thoughts about what I was talking about. I've been looking at chat. That's... Sorry I didn't... Immediately, Sometimes if I'm mid-thought, I just need to complete it, otherwise I get lost. You know what I mean? But don't worry, I was definitely going to acknowledge I had profit. Sometimes you just gotta let the streamer ramble. If you have any, like, topics you would like to talk about, just shoot them out there. Just be mindful of the rules, you know. Well, you know, that's fine too. I just enjoy interacting with chat. That's what being a streamer is all about. Getting through these boxes are actually taking a bit longer than I thought. I guess maybe not. It's about the usual. I guess there has been some trending news, but it's like people are really dumb. That's what it boils down to. Is some people are really dumb. And Iron Mouse is a VTuber that was really well respected in the VTuber community. Has always had a lot of haters because people don't really respect the art of VTubing or really understand it or care to try to understand it. And I don't hate VTubers. I actually like VTubers because I have friends that are VTubers, but I myself don't understand pretty much anything to do with VTubing. I understand some of it because I have friends, but I'm still very much an outsider. And Iron Mouse, she's been a VTuber that has done a lot of good for the world. She has a immune deficiency disease, and she's raised awareness about it and done charity streams and all that stuff. This is all well-known knowledge, but people don't understand that. Yeah. But people are now attacking her because she stood up for the burnt peanut, and she had a recent drama where these two people came up to her, started asking her about her real life as a person, and she got uncomfortable, and so it turned into this big deal that was really a nothing burger, and now people are hating on her for it. It's like, she's a VTuber because she literally can't go outside and she wants to hide her identity. That's the whole point of being a VTuber, is anonymity. And of course, one would get very uncomfortable if someone started asking about real life, like, what do you look like in real life? It's like, I don't want to talk about this. I'm a VTuber because I want to avoid these kinds of things, you know? And so she got uncomfortable, and people are like, oh, well, she could have just been polite about it instead of putting them on blast. And next thing you know, it turned into a drama. Now people are attacking her over it. Literally getting some of her music taken down off of Spotify because they don't like her and have nothing better to do. Dumb people being dumb. 2,392. The reason I didn't really talk about it is because there's really not much to say other than I wish people would stop being stupid. Every little thing she does, people attack her for. Whether it's defending someone or speaking out about something, even winning awards, she gets attacked for. And I just wish people would just stop and stop being stupid. That's kind of the entire point of the conversation, is just, I wish people would stop being stupid. Yeah, pretty much. But other than that, like, drama revolving around shows I don't watch. Like, people aren't happy with Stranger Things' final season. Well, a lot of people are, and a lot of people aren't. Plot holes, blah blah blah. Okay, next. You know, that kind of thing. Nothing really substantial or anything that interests me. That isn't about dumb people being dumb. $157. $274. Wow, $3,000 of profit? Normally, I would be like, okay, well, that's fine, but that's insane considering what we had. I think we can safely... Oh. Haha! Tried to trick me there. Oh, did I miss a card? No, I did not. I can tell instantly by how much money I made off of that pack. I guess that's 288. That's the best thing about only counting cards that are over 100 or around 100 is 90% of the time if you miss a card, you can easily tell you missed a card. There we go. This last box will be more than enough. We have like 7 or 8 boxes that can be used. So, we're good. I can throw away the rest. 138. By the way, yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at my sandwich right now. Probably grab a small bite of it before during my break that's coming up. Hey, if you want more, go make more. 331. I keep picking up the box. $277. Oh, how are we looking on profit? Got a little tongue-tied there. 4,000. The game is being generous today. Very generous. $109. For those this far in and are wondering what we're doing, we take the original cost of the box and then we only sell cards in my shop that are over $100 worth of value, which is why we're only counting cards that are close to, if not over 100. Absolutely, I am shocked. Thought it would be a nothing day like after the last time. Yep, I fully agree with you. I was expecting to barely break even at most. So this is great. But we take those cards, we count out how much money we make total off of the cards we would sell. We compare them to the cost of the boxes that we purchase. And from there, we see exactly how much profit we'll have if we sell every single card. We do this every time I open cards. 237. And then we rake in the profits when I open the shop. Though the cards sell incredibly quick, usually we need to... I don't know if I said that number. I think I did. I'm kind of half rambling, half paying attention on that. My bad. Did you get that card, or... Okay. So I apologize for that, but usually I call out all the cards, and, usually it takes us multiple streams of card openings to get up enough cards to actually open the shop, because of how many cards sell. And the reason we only count 100 is because the minimum price in our shop is, or the maximum cost of items in our shop is over 100, I do believe. There's one thing that's like over 100 that I'm gonna look at real quick. 91, right there. So yeah, anything under 91 would be a waste if we sold it, because, well, we would rather choose them picking the 91 over the $50 card we would have sold. So, if they're going to buy cards, we want them to be as high priced as possible, so it's not a waste of our money to put them up there. So that's kind of how we operate the shop. And it works. It works really well. Currently, at the start of this stream, we had an $88,000 day worth of profit. And also, for you VOD watchers on YouTube, at the very start, we kind of went over all the new stuff in the update. So, yeah. After this handful of cards, or after this handful of packs, we will be taking another short break. Alright, we're taking another short break. I didn't expect to be through those cards so quickly. I will be back after this short intermission. Stick around, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Or, see you soon. I went and did it. I took a bite. I couldn't help it. The pulled pork sandwich is delicious. It was too enticing for me not to. Alright, we are back. We got this last box. And then we move on to other things. The last thing, I guess, before we get through all these card packs that I want to kind of discuss is that I will always do this. I don't know if we would have time for 5 and then decorate. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and do the decorating after this box. Time-wise, I don't think I would have enough time to get everything done. Sorry. Normally we do 2 sets of 10, but today is a very special day because of the update and all that. So, things are gonna be weird. They've been weird all day. Anywho, one thing I will always talk about happily is Games Done Quick is doing a charity marathon. A week long, a week or so, I'll say. I don't know if it's a full week, or if it's like just shy of a week, or if it's just over a week. I don't really remember. But it started, I think, this last Saturday or Sunday, one of those 2 days, and it's going to Saturday or Sunday again. So, if not a full week, then a little over or a little under. Regardless, it is a non-stop speedrunning marathon where they do a load of different games, everything from Final Fantasy X to puzzle games and everything in between. Good and bad games, all done. Speedrun for charity. And they're doing it for Prevent Cancer Foundation, I think it's called. So I will always give them a shout out because they're an awesome group of individuals for putting on such amazing events for people, for such a great charity. It's not always that charity, they do a lot of different charities, but it's still really cool that they're doing it for charity to begin with. So pretty much I will always tell people to go check them out, and I just wanted to give them a shout out because they're doing a great thing for a good cause, and you know, I like hyping them up. As a not really novice, but like I would say I was barely a speedrunner when I used to play Mario 64, and I used to do bingo with my friends. It was kind of like a small kind of speedrun, but it really wasn't even a speedrun because there was always different objectives, and honestly, even though I could do some of the tricks, I could never do them consistently. So it was more of a play the game as fast as you can run, rather than a speed run. So I have tremendous respect for anyone who can play any game from RPGs to platformers who have put in hours, days, months into learning the routes for these games. I have so much respect for them. And to top it off, they're doing it for charity, so of course I'm going to shout them out, you know? Alright, let's get started with this. Let's get this show on the road. Purchase one. Okay. It's gonna be very tricky. You can skip this part of the VOD because it's just me decorating. Close enough. I think that's fine. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's only 3 shells, but that's fine. Oops. Do. Actually, it's 4 still. Okay. We got these. Okay. Probably 1 more box of each. Let's see. Will it be 1 box or will it be more? Nope, not a full box. Most of a box, though. Alright. $36. Okay, cool. So 24, and it has 54. It can house 54 of the stars. So that's more than a full box. That is absolute insanity. Okay. Nice. Okay. Move that. Actually, what I can do here. Thank goodness for this storage. Makes my life so much easier. Alright, cool. Oops. I keep hitting the wrong button. Rebox and sell for money. Nope. Rebox. And sell for some money. There we go. Okay. Time to buy another one of these. Right here. There we go. go. Oh wait, there's 4 shelves, so I can go ahead and do that. So that's actually huge. Where's the little piggy? Oh, that's a big piggy. That's not the right piggy either. Where is the piggy? Ah, there's the piggy. Alright, cool. And we grab one more of these. Alright. Can I? Nope. Okay, cool. Nope. Wanted. There we go. 6 more, I think. Yep. It's gonna take another box. So instead of 3 shells, we get 4. That's really nice. How do I want to do this? Personally, I believe 1, 2. Do it little by little. Whatever remains after stream, I'll do off stream. But for now... Okay, and we do this. I'm more interested in restocking the toys. That have gone kaput. Star. There we go. I think I'm gonna keep everything else the same. It's just gonna be the toys that get this shelf, because they run out quick in some cases. So I think it would be smart just to have the back side be the shelves with toys, because I run out, or I run low on them all the time. So yeah. I see no reason to have the shelves for any of the other items. Foxes. There we go. Perfect. Only need 1 more of those. Foxes. There we go. And I might be able to pick up some more licenses as well. Because I'll have more room, more shelves, more stuff. But we'll see. We'll see when we get down to the nitty-gritty as it is. Okay, cool. I do like how much extra room it gives, even though the shelves take up a little bit more room. There we go. Okay. I have more than enough boxes, but if I get lazy. Okay. Sweet. Alright. And we've got these guys. It's gonna take more than a box, but that's fine. Where was it? I grabbed it right out the gate. But now I'm blanking on where it is. Oh. Ah, there it is. Sweet. Alright, okay. And buy another one. These shells, only being 4K, are pretty nice. Nope, wrong one. There it is. Nope. Here we go. There we go, cool. Still having one of each is nice. Okay. Six. Nice. Alright, cool. Did not want you. There we go. Sweet. And we got one more star. Yep. Should be enough. Only 4 away. That's not bad. Okay, Oh, can only carry 2 at a time. The boar. You're a boar. Okay. One more. Once again, leaving only one of the item, but that is perfectly fine. Oh. My stream went down. 2 seconds. Well, my chat went down. I still think I'm live. I hope I'm live. Okay. Granite Golem. There we go. Am I out of those completely? Don't know why it does that. Hold on, chat. There we go. Alright. Golems. I think these are the ones. Yes. Okay. I'll throw you up here for right this second. Oh, I needed 2 more boxes actually. Can I just scan the box? No. Okay, never mind. It's fine. Only put in 1 for right this minute. Alright. Once again. Look at all the room I'm saving. The stars. I only have 3. Okay. I'll just throw these up here real quick like. Oh, nope. There we go. Oh, that is not the stars I wanted. These are the stars I wanted. Okay, so it's going to take multiple boxes of these. So first I need to step outside to double check to make sure I didn't already order 1 shelf. I did not. There we go. There we go. Alright. 2 up here. Fantastic. It's going to take 3 boxes. So what I do is go 1, 2, 3. Check out. Yep. And then 2 more for the slot. There we go. And there we have it. Almost done. I've got shelf of toys to put up. Okay, cool. So that's only gonna cost me 1 box. Woolly mammoth. Yeah. Oh, not even. Cool. I still have... Okay, so I still have room for 1 toy. Off stream, I'm gonna organize this a little better. I mean, it's organized fine, but probably gonna have the toys at the very back. Move all this up a bit. But for now, these are all my toys. Did I not order? Oh wait, I didn't need to order. That's right, never mind. Alright. Look at how much room I'm saving, by the way. Before you head out. This is the pretty much about the same. It's the same size, but it feels smaller as opposed to that. Okay. Plus, we're getting some money back from all these shells we bought. Fun fact, these are the first shells we ever got. I think that looks so much neater. Okay. Can I open these boxes? No, I can't. Because I would just make it all the same color. Let's bundle some cards here. Okay, bye. Thanks for stopping in. This is all the stuff I do off stream that no one sees. I decided to do on stream for once. All the monotonous stuff to get the shop up and running and working. Okay. 4, 4, 4, 3. Okay. Destiny. I could switch the rarity to common. Oh wow. It still gives me that? I don't know how to get blue, white boxes. Oh well. Destiny box. It's fine now. One more. Alright, we are pretty much restocked. these sell out, that's fine. I don't really care too much about that. Alright, let's actually restock things now. Destiny purple, normal orange. That's Destiny blue. That's Destiny purple. Red is fine, blue is fine, orange is fine, red is fine. Alright, we're good. We're good on those. Let's see. Red. Shop is out of a lot of stuff now. You know what? That's fine. I've got the money, I can restock it all. Yellow almost completely sold out. No one was bothered restocking it. I don't think I'm gonna use the boost mechanic. I'm just gonna get the skills naturally if that's how it works. Oh, I'm sold out of that entirely. I see. What's weird is that even though yellow was empty, it almost ran out of stock entirely. Yet we still had some in stock that no one bothered restocking. Oh, Mr. Restockers, we need to have a word. You're getting a pay cut. I'm kidding. Imagine if you could actually do that. Alright. Let's see. Deck boxes, red and yellow, was it? Yes, red and yellow. Alright, green, let's see. These are all good, except green and Destiny red, which is more of a pink color. So, yeah. We'll do this one first. And then we get to restock the shop and see how much profit we have left. Like I said, I doubt we went anywhere close to even 100,000. Even though we have to restock a lot of things. Restocking those will be way more expensive. Green. Green. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. That's stocked. Dice are fine. I know we're missing one board game. We're missing 2 board games. Okay. Mafia works. Mafia works. Board games are down here. Nope. There we go. Boop. Okay. What is the... Oh? Cool. That's fine. Where is... Ah! Nice. Alright. And finally, look behind here. 16, 16, 16. I think these are all almost stocked. Yep, all that's missing is the last one. I think it's this one. Yeah. This is the last one. Boop. And I think that's all stocked. Alright, cool. Oof. 18 all the way across. Oh, 1, 8, 1, 8, and 12. Oh, and 1, 8, 12, and 3. Comics. 1. Oh, oops. There we go. 1, 3. And then like 1 or 2. Not that huge of a thing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 12. Comic book. 12, I think is right here. No, it's 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. And stocks are completely filled. Hooray! These are toys? Yeah, these are toys. Alright. For now, let's just get restocked, shall we? Go. I think that's everything. Ooh, that's quite a big. That's quite big. All right. I might have needed to buy another system gate because, yeah, I needed 2 more boxes actually. Eugh. Things are going well. Once I restock the shop, technically I could open if I really, really wanted. But I don't. So I'm not gonna. What you won't see me doing off stream is most likely I'm gonna organize this, get some new shelves, stock them, leave spaces for new stuff like toys and stuff. I think that is going to be what I do. I say. Oh. It's always one above where I think it is. This is why I'm always worried. System gate. I need to organize this just a tad bit better. Just a smidge. And then maybe buy a couple more new products. It's gonna cost an arm and a leg filling up the shelf though. I'm still making crazy amounts of profit today. Means I have more leeway room for restocking of this stuff. Can I stock boxes? No. Okay. There we go. I was hoping I could actually like stock a box on it. Ain't it? That would be cool. But nope. Alright, we're starting to fill up these shelves, so that's good. Starting to empty out this shelf, which is really nice. Because it needed it. We're still going. Let's see. Alright, I'm really liking how this is looking. Alright. Let me take a quick look, because I know there's one that needs restocked. This, I'm just kind of waiting to get rid of all these, so I can use the bigger version of it. Yeah, there's one. I missed. Well, I didn't really miss it, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, we are completely restocked after this. Alrighty. We'll save so we don't have to do any of that over again. Because we don't want to. I could go ahead and price everything, but I'll do that off stream. Basically, it's just you walk over here, and you do this to everything. Thankfully, it tracks for each. But I wish there was like a bargain bin, where if things aren't selling, you can throw them in the bargain bin, and, even though you lose money, you still sell out on it. There we go. And just do that to all the shelves. And that's pretty much the last thing I do to get ready for the shop to open. I'll move these down just a tiny little bit. Maybe a tiny little bit more. Right there. That's fine. I just don't want it to be so close to the sprayer. Alright, anywho. Tear down these cards, because there's going to be new cards that I put up more than likely. And that does it for the shop setup, basically. All I do, last thing I do is price everything, and we're good to go. Like I said off stream, I'm most likely going to move stuff around. So stuff like, I do have room for one more product. Unfortunately, I don't have the shelving for it. Decisions, 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 to be honest with you. Now, I'll do this. Comic books are fine where they're at. I want another shelf for the toy. Even though there'll be a majority of it empty, there'll still be better separation. I won't have confusion on whether this is this and this is this. I'll have one more shelf dedicated to toys and one more shelf dedicated, because I'll take these off as well. These 3 toys will be moved onto a different shelf. So about one more shelf is all I'll need to make this work. Probably move that down a little bit more, but for now, this is kind of my layout. I'll go ahead and grab the shelf. Screw it. Big warehouse? Yeah, it's big warehouse. I don't think it'll fit in that slot I created, but maybe. It's open. No. Alright. Hopefully, come on. That should do it. Right now, I'm just creating an open slot. Pretty much. Temporarily set that there. Oh, no. Temporarily. Alright. Perfect. Oops. I'll move that out for right this minute. Okay, so... Doesn't really matter. I know that this is the toy section, so I don't need an exact replica of my shop. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so these are the toys. These are the comics, which will go at the very end. Uh-huh. And that's exactly why I'm doing this. Nope, nope. Grr. There we go. And now there should be absolutely zero confusion. Alright. That. Yep. I'll still need one more shelf because there are still some remaining toys. Toy shelf, that shelf, that shelf. There we go. Actually, move that up a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase 2 licenses. We'll require one more of these shelves. Oh, nope. Absolutely not. Okay. So, big storage shelf. Okie dokie. And figures. What do I want? 150? Or 15,000? Well, bet that's what it'll take for... Okay, so I'm spending a little bit more money than I thought I would. But it's fine. Do. Oh, it'll take one more. This will take one more box. So I was only off by one. Would you look at that? Neat. Alrighty then. Last toys. Grab the scanner real quick. Beep. Alright. Because there's still some toys and still some items that I can achieve. Grr. Do. There we go. We'll like click to that. And then that'll be for the next toy. Let's see. We'll go down the list. Any I haven't unlocked. We'll do 4 just in case. There we go. Oh, it's going to be exactly 4. So I'm going to need to get 2 more. And that will do it. And that will also, as soon as I'm done doing this. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this update edition of TCG Cardshop Sim. Not every time am I going to jump on a new update. I just felt like this update was substantial enough to kind of warrant me looking into it a little bit. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to be notified when I post my next YouTube video. If you want to catch this live, come on down to twitch.tv/OneDamnGamer. Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. EST. That is when I stream. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.